Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video on this channel. So today I have a very interesting stock for you, another very interesting company. This is the first Chinese company that I'm analyzing here. So sorry up front, you didn't hear from me for a few weeks now, and there have been a lot of things happening in the finance markets in this time. So yeah, we're gonna have to do some work to get this all covered, but you can expect a lot of videos coming in the near future and future. But yeah, let's get into Wuxi Biologics. Basically, Wuxi, a very big Chinese empire, has a lot of companies under its name. There is Wuxi Biologics, there's Wuxi Technology, there's Wuxi Pharmacy, and Wuxi this and that, so they have their fingers in pretty much every industry. But yeah, this chart in particular I find very interesting. It has done exactly what I thought it would do. Has made a beautiful correction here in our second wave, so I think we are done with our bear market cycle here, which has been going on for a few years now, like 3 years from February to January 21. But yeah, a few weeks ago we ended the cycle probably. We had a beautiful first wave here with a 5-wave impulse. The fifth wave had a beautiful expansion here. I will show you the price goals of this fifth wave where we landed. You can see we hit the, let me see, the 100% perfectly here. Very common price goal for an expanded fifth wave. And from there we went into a very complex correction, a double zigzag. The first zigzag with an overshooting B wave. We hit also here the price goals for an overshooting B wave perfectly between 123.6% and 138.2%. These are the most common price areas where an overshooting B wave finds its end. And yeah, from there we came down, completed our X wave and our second zigzag. The C wave of the zigzag also had a beautiful correction. So, okay, this was a little bit buggy right now, but whatever. So our fifth wave here also extended beautifully to the 100% Fibonacci level. The internal 5 waves also looks very good, and the internal of this last 5 waves here, or this last fifth wave, developed in an ending diagonal triangle, and as you can see we hit our price zone here perfectly and had a beautiful reaction from there. I will turn on the levels here for you so you can see it. We hit the 61.8% price goal, the golden ratio level, the most common level where a fifth wave in an ending diagonal triangle finds its end, like 3 or 4 times here. And you can see yourself what happened from here. And yeah, we probably finished our first wave now and are in our second wave correction now, judging by the impulsivity and distance that this correction wave has already made. I mean, we could also be in the internal of a fourth wave here for our first wave, but very unlikely, as I said. We are probably in our second wave now. We are going to probably complete an A wave here and come back in a 3-wave correction for our B wave and another impulse for our C wave to complete the 2. This was just an example. We have to look at the structure of the correction. It can obviously develop also completely different. But yeah, we will have to see what is going to happen in the future. But I'm seeing an end for the second wave correction in this price zone between 50% and 78.6%. So anything between $16.58. Keep in mind these are Hong Kong dollars that I'm using on this chart here. So basically for an Elliott wave analysis you want to use the governance currency. So for a Chinese company, the best is to use the Hong Kong dollar. For a US company, it's the US dollar. And for example, Germany would be euro. So that's why I'm using Hong Kong dollars and not USD to analyze this chart. But yeah, so anything between 16.58 Hong Kong dollars and $12.92 are very interesting price zones for me. And I think in this zone we're gonna find the end of the second wave and go into our third wave from there. So if we look where this third wave has its goals, so this is just an example. We are going to say that we are going to find our end at the golden ratio level here. Obviously we could end somewhere above or somewhere under. This would change the price goals of this third wave, but for this example we are going to say we're gonna end at 61.8% price level. Then we would have our first price goal at about $35.90 and $48.80 in our expansion. And yeah, if we look into the long-term price goals for our big third wave here in light blue, these are obviously much higher. We will make a new all-time high if everything develops perfectly here. So let me change this real quick. Oh, no, did I misclick? Whatever. And yeah, so our first price goals, long-term price goals, would be at 218.2 Hong Kong dollars and 346.8 Hong Kong dollars. This would be a price change from current level speaking of about 1,163% to about 1,909%. So we are looking to for a 10 to maybe even 20x here. But as I've said, these are long-term price goals. They aren't going to be hit in like a few weeks or months, and also not in just one movement. We are going to see a lot of corrections until we hit these goals, and this is going to probably take a few years. But for the internal third wave speaking, this can happen in a few weeks, a few months. So obviously this movement will be much faster here. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. I will be making a lot more videos about Chinese companies on these channels, because I've been following the Chinese market for a few months now, and I've been setting up a lot of price zones, and we hit a lot of them and went out beautifully out of a lot of them. And yeah, I'm seeing very big potential in the Chinese market for the future. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a like. If you didn't, give me a dislike, and see you in the next one.